Okay, everybody knows that these offshore oil rigs are some of the absolute best fishing spots in the entire world. But what a lot of people don't realize is just how many of these oil rigs are actually hidden underwater. Everybody is aware of the part of the oil rig that sticks up out of the water that you can see for miles. But check this out. If you have one of the more expensive offshore charting systems like Seymour Maps or this is Strikeline, you'll see here all these interconnected pathways. That's all in between the different oil rigs. Now some of that is underground, but some of it is not. Some of it is structure on the bottom that we can fish, and we found some. Today, my Uncle Perry, Murray, and I are going to take you with us offshore as we go and explore some hidden oil rigs. We're also going to cook up something really special, and trust me, it's not what you think. We'll get to that in just a bit, though. We've come across new structure coordinates via hearsay, word-of-mouth friends, and occasionally stolen from other fishermen. Also, Seymour Maps and Strikelines show some intriguing structure near some of our normal fishing spots. It's a long day spent on the water, and we have to catch fish to make it worthwhile. Let's hope that these new spots are holding fish. We got to take a second to explore this. You know there's going to be fish underneath that guy.
Yellow, sure. Mahi or pink and blue. Or clear. Or flying fish.
Were you picking for a jig or what?
Casting.
You got a butterfly, a free ball must be around here somewhere.
Speaking of hidden spots, anytime you find anything like this floating around out in the ocean, you absolutely have got to stop and fish it for a second just to see.
Some of those low jigs?
Yeah. Still working on the butterfly?
Yeah.
I'm good. Ooh, missed it. How deep were you?
I don't know. I'm down there.
You got to stomp or grab it? Or... I'm gonna go deeper now. I think we just need to cast. Stop sinking all of a sudden. Something hit it on the way down.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was probably 15 seconds down and it just stopped sinking.
And here we go. Come on, come on, fishy, fishy. Woo! I know you're here. Where are you guys at? And the last time we found debris like this, we were tearing up the mahi.
See?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any boats chasing. There you go. Oh, here we go. No! Keep it. They're not small, they're tender. That's sushi, man.
Maybe we should troll over to Dutra and then a couple of lures. Or should we run and deep drop? Well, you want to troll for a couple of miles, whatever that is over there?
No harm in that.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for a little trolling today.
Birds are over there, hitting the water.
Huh? Where?
Behind you. I think they're just hitting for shit.
Yeah,
floating.
but I mean, if there's shit like that floating around, we need to troll that.
All right, last casting them.
Friggin' motherfucker.
You know what they say, when in doubt, troll it out. I don't know if they actually say that, but they should. Not catching much despite a great find with that log and nothing on the troll. One wahoo doesn't really warrant a 16-hour, 100-mile run offshore. We really need to produce some fish, so it is time for us to hit up one of our secret spots with a little hidden structure on the bottom.
I think it was.
See anything on it though, or is it just?
Nah, not really. It's just an ridge. Maybe a fish there, yeah, because there's a mark. I don't know if it's a fish or not. It's hard to see fish that deep, you know?
Yeah. Not a swordfish.
She's through.
Oh. Love it.
See any worms on those right here?
I hadn't looked, honestly. I never even considered looking.
They get wormy down on the coast.
Really? I've seen amberjack that'll scare the crap out of you over in
You're
Florida.
talking about the worms in the wahoo?
In the jacks.
If you've ever had one grilled, they're not bad.
Yeah,
I grilled one time.
I'm gonna try it. I hate jackfish though.
I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna say they're the worst, but they're the worst of the fish that I would put in my mouth.
I don't know. I mean, try it. Have you smoked it?
No, and I'll try smoking it.
Brand new rig. The snap for the weight was broken.
It's been a minute for me out here. I'm assuming barrelfish is what we're looking at.
That'd be my fave.
Barrelfish, yes. Tilefish, sure. I'd like some barrelfish.
Ring my bell.
Here you are, sir. It is time to break out the big guns.
I think those are I saw on Google Earth. I think we tried these now. Oh, they're all followed up. We're here. I'm going to give it a second, let our drift settle down.
Definitely starting to get a little bumpy out here. I think I'm gonna get my steps in just standing here watching the rod. You know, what's funny, when you're fishing 1,000 and 1,200 feet down on the bottom, it is near impossible to tell when you have something on the rod. You have to sit there and watch the tip of the rod very carefully just to see any little wiggles or shakes or anything that might be a fish. Yeah, you got something there. Oh, earlier I tried to drop a jig down with a spinning rod, and I'm not gonna lie, I got my butt handed to me. It literally took me about 10 minutes to reel that darn thing up, and I didn't even have a fish on.
I saw one hit, but I never saw a fish. Can't even see. Yeah, good tile, huh?
Nice, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love me some tilefish, man. Man, I tell you what, these little tilefish like this, some of the best eating fish in the sea, period. Thank God for these electric reels. I would be fighting this guy for 45 minutes if I didn't have this thing. All right, so we got ourselves a wahoo and we got a tile fish in the boat. We're starting to make bank a little bit, but man, I'm hoping we get more than one. It's gonna be so hard to tell if you got a fish or not. Thank God I've got one. I got a fish on, man. Bringing him up. This is a really special catch for me. I'm liking this. This is a gorgeous fish, but also it's Savannah's all-time favorite eating fish. That makes my day.
That's talent, Val.
Entirely intentional.
Hey, oh, there you go. Holy crap, that looks like a beast from here.
All right, it's starting to get a little bit rough out here, and it's a little later in the day. The deep drops were producing, but just not enough, and they were taking too long. We need to try one of our other spots, one that nobody seems to know about. And check that out, we're getting greeted by the spotted dolphins here. Hopefully, that is going to be a sign of good luck, and we got some good things ahead of us. Yeah, either they're giving us a good send-off, or they're starving and they're coming to us for some food because they can't find fish either. Hey, you feel that? Welcome to our oil rig. This is it right here. Time to do some fishing. So we got this other oil rig over here, and people hit that thing hard. But what a lot of people are not understanding is what I was saying earlier. There's another rig directly below us, and that's what we are fishing today.
I was jigging. Looks like it. You want the cuda?
I'll eat it.
Not bad.
I like cuda. Yeah, I'm good with it. He will not go to waste. Oh,
Here we go.
I like it. If it's a dolphin, it's going in the box.
Shit, not a dog.
Pick to it. What is it? I see it down there. Does not want to be at the boat.
Nope. Oh, there, there we go. I got one.
Ah. I'll take it. Why not? People gotta eat.
You get underneath it. Come on, let's go trade spot.
Get him! Get him!
Gone.
I tell you what, there is nothing in the world like fighting one of these big boys from 300 feet down. Might take a minute. It does appear, though, that we've got fish on our spot.
Hello, Jack.
can see what I mean about it starting to get bumpy out here. Kind of wears you out a little bit. Feels good though. Just excited to see what kind of fish it is that this spot's holding, man. Really curious to see what we got here. Yeah, Perry, you were talking earlier about smoking one of these guys. I think I'm gonna try that out. Let's see how they taste when you smoke them up.
Damn it! Nice, man.
That's what I was after. Cool.
And that.
Yeah, dude, gorgeous.
As you've seen in so many of these videos we've done offshore, I love getting into jacks. It is one of the most fun fish in the world to catch. There have been multiple times where we're out there fishing and my Uncle Perry and I end up sitting there and having a discussion about the merits of jack crevalle as table fare. Now, you know me, I will eat just about anything that I catch, but I will say I have not eaten jack crevalle since well before we started this YouTube channel. Uncle Perry was telling me that I needed to try smoking it, so I thought, you know what, this is as good a chance as any to try cooking up some jack crevalle. So I've got some on the pit over here and we're gonna try it now. Historically, I have not been a fan, so let's see how it turns out, huh? Okay, that piece was still raw. Let's try this one right here. All right, here we go. Okay, so that wasn't terrible. That was not half bad. I don't know what to say about that. It wasn't bad. I marinated this with my own personal favorite marinade recipe it's a homemade recipe that I do. And I marinated it for 72 hours. And then I smoked it. It did not turn out half bad. It's pretty good. Like I would give this to my friends, maybe not my family. Rachel and Savannah are not gonna eat it. You could see how you could serve this to somebody. I could see how this would be something that, you know, you could do this. If you catch some jack crevalle and you want to cook them up for dinner, yeah, I can see this. I can see it being all right. I'd kind of like to do a taste test of jack crevalle versus bonita, honestly. That would be an interesting one because I see them being kind of similar. Hey, that's going to be a test for another video. If you would enjoy spending some more time offshore with my family and I, taste testing some really good bait, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you along with us on all of our family fishing adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next video.